Great day, beautiful people. You all come on in. Let's go ahead and join us here. Join me here on day 22 of our 30-day identity shift challenge. Welcome back, beautiful people. So good to have you back. Let's go ahead and join and grab about a few of your friends. Let's grab about 10 of your friends, your besties, your peers, people that you know needs this type of masterclass. Welcome into the room. For those who are coming in for the first time, before we get started, let's just go ahead and heart this space up because we want to be able to elevate it so much so that we make it a place, a safe haven, a master class where you're going to be transforming. And for those who are coming in and you're wondering who I am Ruth McCracken, the founder of Promote Yourself. I help ambitious to executive professionals and entrepreneurs be able to attract 6 to 7 figures by including godly principles. And that's the reason why the invention of the 30-day identity shift challenge even came into fruition, for the simple fact that we're needing to go ahead and commit. We're needing to know what's keeping us in the same type of plane that is not serving us. What is it that we need to do in order to get back to the level that we're needing to get back in? So, welcome back, everybody. And let's go ahead and get started. I am super elated. We have now made it and arrived to day 22. If you're deciding and saying, well, Ruth, this is my first time joining. This is my first time actually even knowing about the challenge. Well, say less. It's not too late. It is not too late. You can go back and hit the replay, Frederick. Day 1 and day 21 is already in. Just click on the photo profile picture and then simply just go into the link in the bio and you will be able to binge watch. You will take your notes, your pen, and actually do just so. So come on in, grab your pen and notepad, because I'm a huge firm believer that having those tools, those instruments will definitely get you to catalyst to the next level. Let's go ahead and grab them right now. That having those tools, those instruments will definitely get you to catalyst to the next level. Let's go ahead and grab them right now. All right, let's go ahead. Let's come on in. I don't know about you, but I am going to go ahead and get things started. Let me know you're here. Heart me. Let me know that you are here into this space. This is a safe space. And again, come on in. Come on in. Before we get started, I would love to hear from you on how things are coming along when you're involving your identity shift. We're now in a new beginning of a new month. We're now having to give ourselves grace and give ourselves permission to say no longer are we going to be continually falling backwards. Are you with me? Are you all sensing that you're falling backward instead of moving 10 steps forward? Put me in the comments. Put me in the comments, Ruth. If that's you, put me in the comments. So because today we are going to go deeper, put deeper in the comments because we're going to go deeper. Today is day 22 of our 30-day identity shift challenge. I am excited that to be here with you all. We've made it thus far. The title of this particular day of this challenge is Your Career is Reflecting Your Identity. This is all tied into your executive presence. You don't have to carry an executive title to be emerging into the version of you as an executive leader. Are you with me? That is the title for today. Your career is reflecting your identity. And the question you want to ask yourself is, what have you been doing and what have you been identifying with that does not align with your career identity? So let's talk about it. So let that sit for a second while I grab my seat. Let that sit for a second with you guys. Yes. And as we coming in, come on in, everybody. Let that sit with you for a moment, right? Not for it's the whole career aligning with your identity has nothing to do, well, portion of it does, but it's not the main reason, Marilyn. It's not just your resume, okay? Are you with me? And it's not so much so just your experiences. Let me fix this. Okay, that's much better. And it's not just your degree. I want us to be very clear in identifying this, okay, and addressing this very top on the head. We want to target this straight on in because we're no longer going to find ourselves being stagnant. We're no longer going to find ourselves repeating a same loophole and not getting into the actual results that we're looking to accomplish or achieve. And if that's you, listen to me here very carefully. Your career may be reflecting the identity you have been operating from, Jeanette. And that's why we're here. We wanted you to be able to recognize it, identify it, address it, and then we're going to attack it. Identify it, address it, and we're going to attack it. Let's go ahead and let me know that you're catching this. Are you with me? Is this making you resonate? Can you even hear me? Let me know by hitting the hearts. Can you hear me? Let me know I can hear you, Ruth. You're loud and clear. Because identity is tied to your career, your identity is tied to your business, your identity is even tied to your relationships. Your body is a temple, it's a vessel. And we're going to talk about that later on. I'm going to share with you 5 PowerPoints. But before we get to those 5 PowerPoints, I want to share with you that for those who don't know, I want to be able to open this with a question. How many of you have ever said, why am I still in the same position? Maybe you've been in the same position for the last 5 years, working with the same company, maybe for the last 7 years. Is that you, Bront? You've been working with the same company for the last even 15 years. Type me in the comments. Let me know, Sissy. Type me in the comments if you've been in the same position with the same organization for 3, 5, 7, even over 10 years. Put me in the comments. Thank you for the love. I'm loving the fact that you're hearting me. Heart me so I can know that you're in this masterclass with me together. Let's go ahead and release any energy that does not serve you. Relinquishing your power to someone else that was yesterday. Today you're gonna go ahead and regain your power. You're gonna go ahead and take a grip of reality and say, I no longer am in bondage. I'm no longer is holding myself captive of my blessings, of my favor. I am walking into my job offers. I'm walking into my contract deals. Yes. Next level talks. Release whatever energy that is. I am crying right now. Allow it to be released. Because I want to ask you this. What if your career is revealing the version of you that has been leading? That has, yes, you are no longer am I captive. I am talent. That I am statement alone carries weight. It carries weight. It carries power. That word illuminates the room when you open up your mouth. That is the scripture. Psalms. Uncle King David knew what he was talking about in Psalms 110. He said, open up your mouth wide open so I can fill it up. Willie, this has been a remarkable day. When you know how to open up your mouth and know that the command center that is called your words, your mouth is just the command center. The words that's within it and what you speak is equal to your salary. So you got to be very wise on what words come out of your mouth. Because according to Proverbs 18:21, it says the tongue, the power of the tongue carries what? Life and death. And those will eat the fruit of it. So the question you want to ask yourself is, do I want to eat the fruit of life, of energy, of powerful or powerless? Are you with me? Jure, it's all about opening up the veil so you can preach it to the right ears who are willing to hear. And I'm loving the fact that I'm not showing you all this in deaf ears. Your ears are alert. Say, my ears are alert this morning, this afternoon, and this evening. Come on, somebody. So that is not a condemnation, everyone. When you're asking yourself these questions that I mentioned earlier, what if your career is not rejecting you? What if your career is revealing the version of you that has been leading? That has been leading. Thank you. Because once you see it, friend, once you see it, you can shift it. Can I tell you something, friend? Once you identify, you become aware of being in this ether. It's a scientific term, being in this ether, meaning in the natural. Know that to be true, that what you see out here is temporary. It's basically was produced based by the old version of you. You are operating in a system that was sculpted since you were in your childhood all the way to your adulthood, and it maybe got you some great results, but not consistently. You're wondering, why am I not staying in a steady and ready pace? Why haven't I been able to stay making 70 times two in a steady pace? Why am I only making underneath 100K? According to study, are you with me? Is this good? Are you with me, Blue Flowers? According to study, the 100K, if your household is making 100K, Tatiana, if your household is only making 100K, that is considered the new low income rate in the Western Hemisphere. Oh my goodness. Where it was a point in time 20 years ago or even 10 years ago where if you were making 100K, you were considered mid class. But you can barely make it by with 100K in a household. Come on, somebody. Today, we're going to go through 5 executive PowerPoints. You know why? These 5 executive identity PowerPoints, let's get it to 1,000 heartbeats, because I want us to shake and just rattle our cage today. Let's rattle the cage because we're fed up. We want to interrupt the pattern that's been repeating no fruits of good fruits. The fruits that we're seeing in our tree today is all rotten, and we want to we're going to pluck those suckers out, and we're going to grow, replenish it, and renew it by shifting our identity, by going through these 5 key executive identity PowerPoints. Who's with me? Who's ready? Because I know enough is enough. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I've been there, done it. If you have little eyes that are looking up at you, you want to be that role model that disrupts it because of the I am that lives in you. I am. Say that to yourself out loud. I am. Just saying that statement alone allows your RAS, the filter of your brain, to now start digging and say, wait a minute, let me go ahead and find some evidence that reflects I am in Ruth instrument, in Ruth territory, which is called her brain, or within your brain, Blue Flowers. Let me find the I am statement. Say it to the so much so, say it in traffic. Say it when you're drinking your hot beverage. Say it when your kids are out of control, or say it when you've seen the bills piling up. I am. Because all of this that you see right now is all temporary. Put temporary in the comments. Put temporary in the comments. I know you all probably been applying 100 applications this month already, even though we just started the month. You've been praying and spraying, praying and spraying. Creator, I am. Praying and spraying and knowing that your resume reflects your experience, but your career often reflects your identity. Your career often reflects your identity. So the question you want to ask yourself is, what position am I looking to mirror myself to align with? What problems can I solve? What I'm the solution. I am. I can do all things. I can do all things. But for whatever reason, somehow you've took yourself out of that image. You took yourself out of that mirror. Those are not the same thing. Your resume reflects your experience, but your career often reflects your identity. Do not put them in the same category. They're not the same. You can have experience and still not communicate value. Are you with me? You can have skills and still shrink in rooms. I don't care how many accolades you have. Your identity carries weight. That I am that's in you. When Moses says, "Who shall said send me?" And the Creator, the Most High, said, "Tell them the I am sent you." Many of us forget because it's dormant. The Creator told me to call him I am that I am. And so it is. And so it is. The Creator is a reflection of you. What's within you? He said, I made man into my image and into my likeness, according to Genesis 1. Let's make men into our image, into our own likeness. Now let's get back into this topic here, because I hope when many of you all, I hope you're going to walk away. I anticipate that you're going to walk away. You're going to walk away with these power keys, and you're going to be transformed to be knowing who your identity is and what is attached to, and who you're attached to. You're no longer going to be bringing in the version of you that wasn't serving you. Thank her. Thank her for bringing you this far. Thank her for knowing that, hey, you've done enough. Now, in order for me to pivot or to go to the next higher heights, I have to go greater. Put greater in the comments. So here's the truth. Let's talk about it. Who's ready to talk about it? PowerPoint number 1. Grab your pen and notepads. I'm a firm believer in writing in blue ink because that aligns with your prefrontal cortex. According to science, it's better to write. It's 100 times. It's 100x to retaining, because your brain is also your command center. It's your GPS. So grab your notepad, and I want you to be able to take down the notes and write it down, and you're going to repeat it out loud. The first PowerPoint that we're going to be addressing today is your career mirrors your identity. Write that down. Your career mirrors your identity. We're going to start there. Your resume reflects your experience. We talked about that, but your career often reflects your identity. So look at the job or the position that you carry in now. What is it reflecting? Is it reflecting someone who is advancing? Are you a servant in that particular role? Are you collaborating? Are you contributing? Are you aligning with the mission? Because here's the truth. You can have the experience, you can still show up every day, but not have the communication value. You can also have the degrees, the certification, the background, the story, and still operate from an identity that says, I hope they choose me. I just applied 3 days ago to the senior manager role. I hope I get picked. I hope I'm enough. You see where I'm going with this? And that identity will show up. No, it shows up in interviews. That same identity shows up in interviews. That same person says, I'm not enough. I hope they pick me. I hope I get this job. I hope I get this raise. That identity is not serving you. It shows up in your conversations. It shows up in your salary negotiations, 7. It even shows up in your networking. Yes. That version of you that was sitting in your subconscious saying out loud, instead of saying I am, you was chanting, I hope they choose me. It shows up in your LinkedIn profile. Can I be honest? Let's go ahead. Let me know. Is this coming through? Are you catching what I'm putting out there? Is this resonating with you? Because I want you to awaken something in you that's been dormant. It's been dormant. It even shows up when you talk to your manager about promotion. Your voice starts to sound staticky. Sounds like you have a frog in your throat. Blue flowers. That stops today. So let me ask you this. What if you have been trying to upgrade your resume, your portfolio, your digital online presence, but God has been trying to upgrade your identity? Type identity if that hit you in the comments. Type it in. Type it in so I can know you're toe-to-toe with me on this, because you have to be awakened. You have to know enough is enough. Let's go to a scripture. Let's go to the scripture right now. Walk with me. Let's go there right now to Proverbs. I love me some Proverbs. If you've never been to my 31-day Proverbs daily challenge, oh my goodness, get on the way and let's click on the link in the bio and join me on my next Proverbs. Is this good? Is this currently helping you? Let's go ahead to Proverbs 23, verse 27. Let's go ahead. We're going to bombard heaven. We're going to read out of the KJV, and it begins to say, "For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, said he to thee, but his heart is not with thee." Did you catch that? Notice that means that what you believe, what you currently believe, Mickey, internally, eventually becomes how you show up externally. Are you with me? What you believe internally is eventually is how you're going to emerge in this reality externally, outside of you. Like meaning outside. Whatever's inside of you, whatsoever a man thinking in his heart, so is he out here. So whatever you're seeing out here and how you talk out of here, out your mouth, is what you are. So we're going to shift that. So if your inner identity is saying, I'm overlooked, Ruth, and you're a senior director, I don't care what title you have. Everyone has a stumbling block. You could be in the C-suite, the boardroom, or even just starting your career. But I'm here to challenge you. Today's the day. Within the next 48 hours, you're going to apply these 5 PowerPoints. Put 5 in the comments, Esther, because you're no longer going to keep chanting, I am overlooked. I am behind. I always get rejected. You're going to switch that. I never get picked. You're going to shift that. That's going to no longer be part of your vocabulary. That is not a love language to self. Whenever you see yourself talking like that, ask yourself, is that my love language to myself, Lois? Is that a love language to me? Do I resonate with that? Does my body feels that I'm giving it the fruit thereof of speaking I am behind? Are you with me? Is this coming up and raising something in you? Is it raising your vibration to see that you are more than enough? I am the I am. I am incredible. I am the abundance. I am attracting those job offers. I am attracting contract deals. You see where I'm going with this? Do you see the difference? Because then even when an opportunity comes, you may approach it from fear instead of authority. So we're going to shift that today. Saying we're shifting today. This is the whole purpose. So stop asking, why am I not chosen? Why am I not being chosen? Travis, we're no longer going to speak in that language, right? You're going to start saying, who am I becoming while I prepare? While you prepare for that next portfolio, or while you prepare for that next event, or while you're preparing for that next promotion, or while you're preparing for that next 4 people panel interview. Because when identity shifts, James, your presence shifts, your language shifts, yes? Your confidence shift. Oh, this is good. Put good in the comments. Put good in the comments. Because I don't know about you, Jesus loves you. Yes, your confidence shifts, your decision shifts. The moment you start opening up the hood, you lift the hood up and you start plucking. It's time to pluck what's in your eye first before you go plucking what's in somebody else's eye. You with me? Your decision shifts. Your career starts responding differently because you are showing up differently. This is all underneath PowerPoint 1. You're with me? This is all underneath PowerPoint 1. You see how much it weighed on I am? Do you see how you can apply this moving on and apply it in action? All of this is not for you to just sit here and just gravitate on it and go back to your merrily way. No, you're going to interrupt that pattern. You're going to say, no longer am I converting myself to I am not enough to I am enough. I am the I am. Just say I am, period. Do not go, when you think of a negative thought, replace it, Monica, with I am. Now, PowerPoint 2, put PowerPoint 2 in the comments. Who's ready to hear? Who's ready to grab PowerPoint 2? Let's go. Let's go. Put PowerPoint 2 so I know that you're ready. Let me know that your heart is radiant, it's vibrant, it's illuminating. You're shifting the old. You're out with the old and you're bringing in this new vibrating you into the present. And you're going to activate her. You're going to be her. You're going to walk so much so that you already became her. You're becoming the version of that role. You've already emerged. What would life look like when I'm already that person in the senior director role? What would I be drinking every morning? What time would I set my alarm? Would I even have an alarm? What would I do? What would be the first thing I do before I step my toes out of my bed? Write this down. PowerPoint 2 is going to help you do that. It's going to help you shift and know exactly what to do next. Your leadership is speaking before you do. Write that down. Write it down. Your leadership is speaking before you do, Keith. Now, this one is very important. Your leadership speaks before you do. Before you say one word in the interview, people experience your energy. I remember when I was doing an interview, I did a 3-panel interview, and I asked her, what is it that you're looking for that next team member to have when they come in as a consultant within your organization? What is it that you're looking for? And she said, one word. Put one word in the comment. She said only one word. She said connection. She didn't even say their experience. She didn't even say their degrees. She didn't even mention, well, they have to look good. She said connection. I want to feel like I'm connected with that person, that we're relatable. Connection was the only word that she said. Your leadership speaks before you do. When you walk into that Zoom room, when you walk into that Microsoft Teams meeting and you're interviewing, your presence speaks for itself. Are you catching this? Is this making you be relatable and now understand some of your step backs and how to show up? Is it reframing and fine tuning you? Because all I'm doing is helping you resculpture. It's your resculpture season. You're sculpting a version of you that is going to catalyst, that's going to help you get more connected with the divine. Come on, somebody. Let's talk about it. So before you send the message, people experience your confidence through your language. So before you go hitting your inbox, the recruiters that are coming in your emails, I get constant emails, at least about 3 to 4 emails from corporate recruiters, executive recruiters within my inbox, IT recruiters, at least 3 to 5 times within every hour. That's just the minimum, at least. It could be more. I stopped counting. So you want to prepare yourself before you send that message. Before you ask for the promotion, your manager has already experienced your consistency. Before you even send the message, people already experience your confidence through your language. It's something about your vibration. So you have to check the field that you've been operating in, that system that you've been operating, that you've been so anchored and sculpted in that you want to crack it with a hammer, Jeffrey. Because you know that version of you only got you this far and it's got you at a plateau. Put plateau in the comment. You hitting a ceiling. Just put ceiling for those who can't spell plateau. Just put ceiling. You now keep hitting your head underneath a ceiling because you're not seeing yourself elevating. It's not showing up as a promotion. You've been in that same role for the last 8 years. And the last 3 years, you only got a 2.5% raise. Does that make sense, Garcelle? When you were meant for greater, put greater in the comments. Put greater in the comments. So before the recruiters calls you, your LinkedIn profile has already introduced your leadership identity. How many of you all have a LinkedIn profile? Put me in the comments. Put LI or me in the comments. Do you even have a LinkedIn profile? Because if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, guess where they're going to go look for you next? Where do you think they're going to find you next, or that in that hiring team when they needing to learn more about you, Miss or Larry? Where do you think they're going to find you at? If you don't have a leadership identity within your profile, Anita, the hiring team just doesn't stop there. Where do you think they're going to go look for you at? On Google. They're going to search your name. So here is another point. Let me ask you another question. When people experience you professionally, do they feel calm, confidence coming out of you, or quiet desperation? Believe it or not, people can pick that up. When you're in that job interview, when you're in that boardroom, or you're in that conference room, what are they picking up? Do they feel that calm sense of confidence flowing out of you, or do they feel some sense of desperation? Pick me, pick me. Listen, I'm a great leader. I'm a great operations engineering, and picking me would be the best thing you've done. I can start right away. I can start tomorrow. I can start Monday, top of the morning. That sense, you see where I'm going with that? Is that the version of you that God has designed you to become? We're not in the season of no kind of desperation. God did not come to give us abundant life to show up in desperation. Where did it come from? Where did that energy stem from? You see where I'm going with this? You have to identify, why do I feel nervous? Why do I feel I'm not enough when the I am that I am made me to be more than enough? You with me? No shame, just awareness. This is no shame here. This is a safe haven. We're simply addressing what's holding me back, what's keeping me in a pigeon neck, what's keeping me bottleneck, and what's keeping me in a pigeonhole. Type in the comments, calm, if you want to lead calm confidence. Because you got to be able to say it and be aware of it. Type it in. Say, I want to show up calm and confident. I want to be poised. I want to be clean and crisp. And I want to be able to align myself, center myself, posture myself. Because no longer am I going to be standing at the Greyhound station with those 50-pound luggages that are not serving me. In this season, I declare and decree you're going to have a weekender. It's a lightweight journey for you, Jean. It's a lightweight journey for you, Samuel. Say, it's lightweight for me. When you carry that lightweight weekender, mine is white, into that private jet plane, that private jet plane is going to decline you. It's not going to require you to have those 50-pound luggages that you've been hovering over your life. How has it been serving you? Because sometimes we are saying the right words, but the energy behind it is fear. I'm interested in leadership, but internally we are thinking, please don't reject me. We say, I'm open to opportunities, but deep down subconsciously, what are we saying to ourselves? I'll take anything. That stops today, Vilma. We say, I want to grow. I want to grow, Ruth. I want to thrive. I want to elevate. But internally, deep down in our unconscious or subconscious, we are waiting for someone else to give us permission. Is that you? Put me in the comments. Put me in the comments. I'm here to help you. I'm helping you to remove the veil. If you're needing to get on a one-on-one, we can get on a one-on-one. Just put, hey, one-on-one. Put one-on-one in the comments in my DM. It's a safe space. I've helped several hundreds of high performers, executives, be able to pivot their mind, their identity, and shifting it. And shift it. You know what I mean? Because oftentimes, so I hear someone saying, I encourage every Christian to use your brain and stop trying to justify your God's immoral acts. Listen, why are you okay with a God that is okay with unaliving innocent? So in this particular live, we're simply just directing our force of energy, our inner me, that is. Our enemy is definitely aligned with source, definitely aligned with the most high, definitely aligned with the divine. We can't do nothing without our higher self. That's the purpose of the 30-day identity shift challenge. For those who are coming in, we're now on day 22 of our 30-day identity shift challenge. I had to remove that soul. That soul probably just maybe is lost, and that's okay. Of thinking that we not needing to be aligned with the divine. How do you think we all came into existence? Just look around you. Just look around you, right? So no longer are we going to think and say one thing, because if you're going to continue to say I am and I am, and in the internal part of you, the subconscious part of you is saying I'm not worthy. I'm stuck, Ruth. I am in this loop, and I guess this is my end for me. No, we're no longer going to talk that way. Is that right? So, beautiful people, executive presence is not just how you dress, it is how you are experienced. Okay. So, we're going to take our mouth and we're going to dress her with the proper statements. We're going to dress our mouth with the proper words, right? Because the more you show up and you become more aware how the power of your words carry weight, oh my gosh, see how the next 27 days show up for you in this month. See how it shows up for you. Because we're going to unwire, we're going to take ourselves out of this loop. Because in this identity shift, the whole reason why this career, we're stating in this title, why is it that we're calling it that? Well, I'm glad you asked. Why did we call it that? Because number one, we had to make a decision that we no longer want to carry ourselves in this loop. We no longer are carrying ourselves in this stagnant. You understand? Say, this is good, good. Put this is good, good. I love that you say this is good, because all things are working together for the good of those who love him. All of this is working out for you. Say, all of this is working out for me. Say, all of this is working out for me. Because PowerPoint, we just went through PowerPoint 1, PowerPoint 2, for your career is reflecting your identity. Your current position is reflecting who you are. You pick that position based on where you are familiar with, because your brain is keeping you safe. Your brain doesn't see that you having a desire to become a senior director in HR or a senior VP in operations until you put it in there. You have to remove the files, the old files, and start adding new files. Are you catching that? So your career reflects your identity. You've been in the same analyst role for the last 3, 4, 5 years, and now you're wanting to see yourself move into a manager role, a contributor role of a manager, but you're saying, I'm not enough, Ruth. That season has passed. So let's go to PowerPoint 3. Is this good? Is this resonating with you? Let me know that your heart is in the right space. Let me know that your heart is still elevating. Let me know that your heart is still here. Come on, somebody. Walk with me. We're going to move to PowerPoint. Before we move to PowerPoint 3, walk with me to Matthew 5:16. Matthew 5:16 in our 30-day identity shift challenge. I want to help you elevate your career. Comment your goal that you're looking to attach yourself with this week. Comment your goal so I can help you open it up. And we're going to connect that goal with Matthew 5:16. And it reads, we're going to be reading out of the KJV. We're going to be reading out of the KJV. And it says that we're going to say it out loud. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father, which is in heaven. Oh, that is so powerful. Let your light so shine before men. Notice that. Let your light shine. It doesn't say not beg to be seen, not shrink, not I'm going to dim my light. It didn't say that. It didn't say not hide. Let your light shine. Shine. Your leadership should be felt before it even is explained. Are you with me? So ask yourself this. Do you experience my light? Do people experience my light? Or do they experience my fear? Which one do they experience? Because we're on a scale here. Do people experience my leadership? Or do they experience my insecurity? Is this good? What if your next level is not waiting on louder confidence, but steadier presence, Jackie? Pause right here. Because the most powerful person in the room is not the loudest. It's not the loudest. Sometimes she is most grounded in the room, Jeanette. Okay, PowerPoint 3. I know you guys are resonating with this. I want to go ahead and stir you up. I want to go ahead and let you get eradicated. Let's go ahead and stand up a little bit. Allow yourself to just flow. Let your body flow. Let your body move, because I'm here with you. We're no longer going to hold ourselves captive. We're going to shake and loose. Remove anything that's been holding you captive, because your identity is shifting. And in order for it to shift to a new height, in order for it to shift to a new level, you got to say, I am. I am. Put the I am in the comments. Say, I am Nelly. I am going to be the one that's going to break the barrier that's been holding me hostage, because I kept it there, because I didn't allow myself to know who I am. I am the I am. So therefore, disrupt the pattern. Let's interrupt the pattern. Quit saying I'm stuffing the bag. What you're going to do is you're going to relinquish the bag, and you're going to say, I am the I am. The bag is what's going to be following me. Are you catching this? I am magnetizing money. Money follows me. I command money to come by opening up what? Your mouth. Your mouth carries ammunition. Your mouth carries an instrument. Your mouth is your instrument. So the question you want to ask yourself, how are you using your instrument? How are you using your tool? It's part of a bigger body. You understand, Maya? So write this down, PowerPoint 2. Now that we got our blood flowing, let me know by raising up your hands, thumbs up. Let me know that you're catching this by showing up with love. Show up with love. I'm going to go ahead and sit my behind back down, because I had to let my body flow, my blood catch up with me, okay? Because we're going to activate. It's activating season. We're going to activate the bigger and better version of us, Rose. So much so that she's going to show up and show out in a very eloquent and poised way, because she's a queen. She's a queen not to be. She is who she is. She is the I am. So PowerPoint 3, are you with me? Write it down right now. PowerPoint 3. Let me know you're with me. You cannot produce what you do not believe. I repeat, you cannot produce what you do not believe. Okay? Let's go deeper. But I'm going deeper, Ruth. I'm going deeper, Leslie. You cannot consistently produce what you do not believe. If you do not believe you belong in the room, if you do not believe you belong in that organization that you've been applying to for the last 24 months, eventually you will talk yourself out of that opportunity, out of that room. If you do not believe your work has value, eventually you will undercharge in your business. You will under negotiate when it comes to the round tables of negotiating your value, or over explain to a partner or a relationship that you're looking to restore or build. Are you with me? So if you do not believe you are a leadership material, you will wait for someone else to call you a leader before you start acting like one. Put me in the comments. Listen, we're here to disrupt the pattern. Interrupting the pattern is you becoming aware. Am I that person? Am I the one that's not showing up as the true divine version of me? Am I her, Brandy? This is reason why the 30-day identity shift challenge even came into fruition. It's to interrupt the pattern that you've been carrying and thinking that it's been serving you, where lo and behold, subconsciously within the deep part of your prefaces, it's been operating the opposite. You've been sitting here chanting, I am enough. I am greatness. I am beautiful. All of that. But all the while deep down, you was not even feeling that. You was not feeling that. So we're going to get you aligned, making sure that your word is aligned with your vibration or how you feel. All that plays the same. If your emotions are not in alignment, it's not in centered with what you're saying out of your mouth, it's not going to produce the right fruit. More likely. More likely it's going to stay stagnant. More likely you're going to find yourself attracting the same partners, the same type of positions. And your clients are always going to say, I need a payment plan. You understand? Come on, somebody. Let me know if you understand. You're catching this by hearting this. Okay. So if you, this is why a lot of us are stuck. This is why a lot of professionals are stuck, because they're constantly just letting their mouth have no filter. Now I'm very, very aware. It's a practice. Very aware on how I'm communicating. What language am I putting myself in when I'm in a live heart-to-heart conversation with someone? You understand? Because number one, if you're waiting for someone to validate you, to confirm that you are a leader, they're waiting for evidence because they don't believe. You're waiting for the evidence in order for you to believe. But sometimes God is asking you to believe so you can what? Create evidence. That's the whole key of shifting your identity. The moment you start becoming her, even though you're not that executive yet, but you're walking in an executive presence because you're becoming her. Romans 12:2 says it best. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your brain is looking for you to command it. So open up your mouth, Bob. Open it up so you can command it to shift. Unwired. We got to scope a new version of you. Start scoping her. You're icy already, so scope her to be more icier. Transformation begins in the mind before it shows up in your career, before it shows up in your business. Transformation shows up before it even shows up in your relationship. So let me make it plain. Can I make it plain for you? Can I make it plain for you? Let's go ahead and let me know. Just put make it plain in the comments. Let me know. Heart it up so I can know you want to make it plain. Your brain loves familiar patterns. It really does. If you have rehearsed rejection for years, rejection starts feeling normal. It starts feeling normal. If you have rehearsed, I'm not ready, hesitation starts feeling normal. If you've rehearsed, someone else is more qualified, what are you doing? Shrinking starts feeling normal. That's what you're doing, more likely, Vanilla King. But when you begin renewing your mind, my goodness, with truth, you start creating a new pattern. That's what we're in. We're in the season of creating a new pattern. We're in the season of no longer are we bounding ourselves to something that's not even producing the right fruits. We have to be able to understand that we're growing. We're in our growing season in leadership. My goal is to share with you that I too have been in a stagnant at one point in my life, and I made a decision that I needed to get a mentor. I needed to be underneath the right tutelage of the right leaders who said, Ruth, you got this. And even though I didn't see that I had it, even though I didn't see that I could be a great facilitator, a great leader, I had to be able to be affirming it to myself by getting with the right leaders, the right guide, the right mentors. The question is, are you ready to do that for yourself? Are you looking to invest in yourself? But when you begin renewing your mind with truth, you start creating a new pattern. You start saying, I am preparing. I am growing. I am qualified to learn. I am allowed to lead. I bring value into rooms. You see this? Is this resonating with you, Cedric? Because your identity is tied to your lips, your tongues, your words. Everything in this command center matters. I become the woman God called me to be. Say, I am becoming her, Paisley. That is not arrogance. That is not being altered. That's not being an ego talking. That is being your divine talking. That is alignment. That is how you break the yoke. That is how you get back centered. Are you with me? So here's the question. What identity have you been rehearsing every morning? Check that. Check that for a moment. Juan, what identity have you been operating in? Have you been rehearsing rejection? Or have you been rehearsing readiness? Have you been rehearsing fear? Or have you been rehearsing faith? So what identity are you waking up to every morning before you get off the bed? Type one word in the comments that describes the identity you are choosing today. Let me know in the comments what identity you're choosing today. Put it and be proud of what you're putting, Miss Michelle. Put the identity that you're becoming today is either leader, ready, put in the comments, chosen, love, the leader that you're becoming, queen, maybe prepared, confidence. Put in the comments, Jennifer, what identity are you preparing to be this day? Aligned, because many of us maybe probably are out of alignment. Postured, believe. I want to see it. I want to see it in the comments. Let me know by bombarding the hearts that you are in alignment with who you're becoming. What identity am I showing up today? Let's go to PowerPoint 4. We got one more after this and I'm going to wrap it up. And I want to know, is this helpful? Is this resonating with you? Greater, come on, Chloe. That is the best one. Stick with her. Stick with that greater because I am greater. And then before that greater, add I am. Ooh. I am greater. When you feel a negative thought coming in, when you see a negative email or text message that didn't align with you or resonate with you, say, I am greater. I'm greater than this text message. I'm greater than this email. I'm greater than this post or this comment that came in on my DM. I'm greater. I am greater. I'm greater. Show up as that divine version of you. You don't have to bow down to ignorance. That's just a distraction. PowerPoint 4. Is this helpful? Let me know by hitting the hearts. I know with all of this love in this room, Chloe, this masterclass is your gift. I'm gifting you this masterclass, this identity shift challenge. We're on day 22. If you've been rocking with me and this is resonating with you, like and follow and subscribe and catch the replay. The link is in the bio. Day 1 through day 22 is already loaded and locked in. Put locked in the comments if you're wanting to binge and watch it, and it's all for you. It's all complimentary. So all I ask in return is show up with the love. Show up, light up this room with your hearts. Light up this room with your hearts. Now let's talk about PowerPoint 4. Are you ready? Say, I'm ready. Put PowerPoint 4 in the comments. Your habits reveal, watch this, your identity. Your habits reveal your identity. Now let's talk about habits, because many of you all are just saying, well, I don't have any problems with my habits. Oh, and then you have a whole crew, another group of folks saying, Ruth, tell me more. Well, you're in the right room. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to wrap up really soon. Because identity is not just what you say. Identity is what you repeat. Who's ready to interrupt that repeating cycle that you've been in for the last 5 years, 10 years? Who's ready to just delete that person? Who's ready to hit delete? I'm hitting delete. I'm hitting delete of that identity that's not serving me. If I looked at your calendar, Mama, if I looked at your calendar, would I know you are becoming a leader, Putty? If I listened to your conversations, if I peeked into your if you put me on three-way on a conversation with one of your besties or one of your peers, would I know you're preparing for a promotion? Would your conversation let me know she has conversation of a promotion type of leader? If I looked at your LinkedIn activities, Pion or Pooja, if I looked at your LinkedIn activities, would I know you are positioning yourself, your profile, that is your digital online presence, for greater visibility? These are habits. Your habits form your identity. So if I looked at your morning routine, if I came into your home or in your home office or your office, that is, would I know you are becoming more disciplined? Are you with me? This is where we have to be honest. We have to open up and look underneath the hood of who we are becoming, who we are acting as right now. What vessel are you operating in? Many people want executive outcomes with survival habits. It's like putting oil with water. It doesn't mix, friend. It doesn't coexist. They can only coexist for a little bit of a second and they start separating. The way leadership opportunities, I want you to know, they want leadership opportunities, but they keep avoiding leadership conversations. How is your conversations? Who are you talking to? How are you talking to them? Because if they can't catch up with your conversation on the language that you're speaking in, find another group of people to talk to, Zachary. Find another group of folks. They want higher compensation, but they keep minimizing their value. So surround your people who see their value as truth. They want visibility, but they keep hiding behind they keep hiding behind the curtains instead of being front and center and networking, connecting with the recruiters, connecting with the executive leaders, going into these shuffle rooms and just being shoulder to shoulder with those folks that are 10 steps ahead of you. Borrow their conversation or borrow their confidence, Cameron. They want peace. You want peace, but you keep giving access to everything that drains you. Patricia, walk with me to Luke 6:10 in the KJV. It has a portion of it. It says, "He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much." Wow. Did you catch that? He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. There's no thin line between either one of those. The small things matter. The way you prepare matters, is what it's saying. The way you communicate matters, Edwards. The way you follow through matters. Come on, somebody. The way you stood or steward your time, because you don't get that back, and it matters. It matters how you steward your time. It matters how you steward your money. It matters how you steward, how you take care of yourself. The way you show up, because promotion is not just about being seen. Promotion is about being trusted. So let me ask you, if your future self or your future employer watch your habits this week, would they see the leader you say you are becoming? Let's be honest. Type reset in the comments. Type reset in the comments. No shame. We're all on the same boat. We're trying to get to destiny. We're trying to get to our destiny. We're no longer going to be held captive to getting our destiny or our gifts to work, make room for us. We're not going to be held hostage. We're all on the same plane. This is a leadership masterclass on identity and habits. And the question you want to ask yourself is, are you paying attention to the habits that are not serving you? I just talked about them. If you want to, you can catch the replay. We're not judging ourselves here, Solo. We are aligning ourselves. Is this good? Because awareness is the first step to transformation. Who's ready for PowerPoint 5? Is this resonating with you? Let me know by hearting me up. Is this fulfilling your cup? Is your cup feeling like it's flowing over? My cup runneth over. It's my cup runneth over this week. My cup is running over this month. As a matter of fact, I hear many people say, can we make this a my cup running over lifestyle? Absolutely. Absolutely. My cup runneth over is a lifestyle for me. Put that. My cup runneth over. Just put my cup runneth over. PowerPoint 5. Who's ready? Because last but not least, this PowerPoint 1 is the one that's going to make you hit the tire at least about 5 times before you get off this live. Like, oh man, I should have did this first. That's how good it is. I should have made this one first. PowerPoint 5. Put PowerPoint 5 if you're ready. Put PowerPoint 5, Hanky Bell. This is the 30-day identity shift. We're on day 22 on your career identity, right? Your career identity. PowerPoint 5 is God promotes stewardship. God promotes stewardship. Now, this final point is powerful. Isn't it powerful? I'm super excited. I got to get up for this one. This one is going to be so good. It's so good and it's so delightful because, Jesse, here's the truth. If you're not doing acrobat with your stewardship, God promotes stewardship. God promotes. Promotion is not just a little or a lightweight. Say it's not lightweight. Promotion is not lightweight. Promotion is responsibility. Promotion is showing up that you are a great steward. I am trusted. I am liked. I am credibility. You with me? It is influence. Come on, somebody. It's influence. It is capacity. What can I withhold or what can I sustain in this season? It is service. It's service, friend. It's service. It is pressure. Who gonna check her? It's pressure. God promotes from stewardship. You understand? It is visibility. Are you catching this? Are you locking in? Say, I'm locking in. I am locking in. And sometimes we're asking God for elevation, but He is asking us for preparation. Say, I'm preparing this season. Grab your pen because you're going to write this down. Write Proverbs 22, verse 9. Is this good? Put this is good in the comments, Ruth. I've been waiting for this transformation. I've been waiting. PowerPoint 5 is the missing key. Proverbs 22, verse 9. I had to stand up for that one because my blood has to flow. I got to move the bottom part of my body. Yes, wiggle that part of your body so you can remove the old energy and release whatever has been holding your feet hostage. You're going to walk in rooms where promotion calls you. You're going to be walking in interviews where promotion has been waiting for you to arrive. Say, I'm arriving. It's my arriving season. Proverbs 22, verse 29. I gotta go. Let's say it out loud. Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men. Notice the order. Diligence came before the room. Did you catch that? Diligence came before the room. Preparation came before promotion. Are you catching it? Oh, I love this. Stewardship came before elevation. Come on in here. Are you catching this? God promotes stewardship. He promotes from stewardship. So what if your waiting season is not punishment? Can I tell you the truth? Can I be honest? Can we be safe? Is this safe here? Are you catching this? Let me know you're catching this. Let's get it to about 5,000 heartbeat. Let me know that you are here. Listen, I cannot make this up. So what if your waiting season is not promotion? It's not punishment. What if your waiting season is not punishment? What if it's preparation? What if God is not denying you, Brody? What if He is developing you? Put me in the comments because we got to touch and agree. He says 2 is better than 1. Put 2 is better than 1. Put me in the comments. What if He is? What if delay is not about rejection, but refinement? Do you understand? Are you receiving this? Is this making you reveal who you truly are in the now? You don't have to wait till next year. As a matter of fact, I hear God saying, you don't even have to wait till tomorrow. Do it now. That changes everything. When you start looking at it in a different lens, when you start seeing it through the eyes of source, because now I stop saying, God, why is this happening? Or why is this not happening to me yet? Why am I not walking into my next chapter of a higher version of me yet? I then start saying, you ready? Because I want you to start saying this going forward as well. I then start saying, God, who are you making me into while I wait? Who are you? Let me sit my behind down. Who are you making me into while I wait? Is this good? That is identity work. Many of you all, if you're looking for identity work, put 101, DM me 1-1, because I'm telling you right now, you got to remove the veil. You have to be able to see what's underneath the hood of your identity. What's keeping you in this stagnated loop? Why a promotion is not following me? Your career is tied to your identity, friend. Whatever you're reflecting out here is coming from within. That is identity work. That is executive identity. That is leadership development. So ask yourself, what am I stewarding right now? You know what you're stewarding right now. Am I stewarding my gifts? Am I stewarding my talents? Am I stewarding my voice? Knowing when to speak and when not to speak? Listen to me and write it down. Write it down. When you go into your quiet room and you start journaling, go within or go deeper and let's have a 101. Am I stewarding my peace? Are you stewarding your peace, Sassols? Am I stewarding my professional reputation? Am I stewarding the room that I'm already in? Because many of you all maybe already have your promotion. A lot of us don't still. And you're wanting to know, can I even steward the room that I'm in so I can open up other rooms? The better you get at stewarding what you are at right now in that position that you are in now, doors will automatically open for me. Is this helpful? Because if I cannot steward the room I'm in right now, why would I expect God to trust me with a bigger room? That is not to shame you. That is to mature us. We're in our mature, growing season. You understand? So your career is not punishing you. The career that you're in right now, the position that you're in right now, yes, it might be still making $130,000 a year, and you're wanting to be what? Why am I not at the 275,000 or 350,000 mark when you've been in the same role for 12, 15 plus years, right? It may be revealing you your current position. It even may be revealing what you believe. Think about the stuff that you've been putting in your head that's been holding free rent space in your brain. It may be revealing where you shrink yourself, Barbara. It may be revealing where you are ready. This 30-day identity shift is to simply awaken what's been dormant in you. So it may be revealing where you need healing. We have to interrupt the pattern that we've been constantly evolving in. Because when your identity changes, your career behavior changes. You stop applying from desperation. You start positioning from value. You stop interviewing like you are begging for a seat. You start communicating like you bring solutions. Are you with me? You stop waiting for someone to validate you, friend. Because TC, you stop waiting for someone who can carry the responsibility. This 30-day identity shift on career identity, I want you to be able to know this is the time where you're going to start creating your story. You're going to shift how you communicate, how you show up. That is the shift. Now, I want you to be able to do this. I want you to answer one of these questions in the comments because I'm wrapping up and I got to go. The area of my career that is reflecting my old identity is, answer that question right now. The leadership identity I am stepping into is persistent, resilient. Maybe it is compassion. What leadership identity are you stepping into? Put it in the comments. Let me know. What leadership this week? What leadership identity am I stepping into? The third one, the habit I need to reset this week is, be honest with yourself. Be open and honest with yourself. What leadership identity am I stepping into? All right. Let me know if you all can hear me. My device was about to. All right, number 4. I want to ask you another question. I want you to put your answer in the comments. The opportunity I'm preparing for is. The opportunity I'm preparing for is, right? Maybe if it's a role, I'm preparing for my promotion. I'm preparing for my vacation. I'm preparing for my launch. Write it. The opportunity I'm preparing for is. And put it in the comments, Eva. What are you preparing for? What opportunity are you preparing for? Is it a leadership role? What type of leadership role, right? Is it perhaps a better version of you? The opportunity that I'm preparing for is self-growth or personal growth. The version of me God is developing is. The version of me, type it in the comments. The version of me that God is preparing or developing. Because you have to address, what is God preparing me to be? Or what am I developing in? Am I developing to be that senior leader? God is preparing me to be more compassionate leader, a more empathetic leader, more of a stewardship leader, a thought leader, an influencer, leadership. Let me know in the comments. I want you to type it in, because when you name it, watch this, when you name it, you can confront it. That's the whole purpose of this. Once you name it, you then now can confront it. So I want you to type it in, because you have to address it in order to shift. In order to be able to shift, you have to address it by name. You have to give it a name. You have to be specific. You get it? Once you're very clear on the version of you, the version of me God is developing in is more empathy. I'm an influencer leader. I've already explained that to you, so you're catching it. Say, I'm catching it, Ruth. I'm catching it. I'm glad that you're catching it. All right, so here's what I want you all to do when you get off this live, because I really do have to dismiss myself. I want you to be able to take this as your homework assignment before we wrap up day 22 and roll into day 23 tomorrow. Is this good? Let me know this is helpful, because I want you to champion the bigger version of you in the now. In order to champion the bigger version of you in the now, you have to be able to interrupt the pattern that you've been operating in. The pattern that you've been operating in, you want to thank her. You want to be appreciative of her. She brought you this far. Now you have to go ahead and take a step back and graduate to the next level. Just like when you were in high school. Just like when you were in undergrad. There's levels to this. Say, there's levels to this. The question 1, this is your question 1 for your homework assignment. Okay, write it down. Grab your pen. Grab your blue pen. If you have a blue pen, that's even greater. Grab your pen and definitely go ahead and start writing it down. Write it down. Get you a new notepad, and you can go to the whatever store nearby and grab it and write it down. Here's the first question. Who am I professionally right now? Who am I professionally right now? Not your title, your identity. Not your title, your identity. Question 2, who is God developing me to become professionally? Who is God developing me to become professionally? Write that down. Question 3, put question 3 in the comments. Let me know that you're on question 3, that you're ready. And if I'm going too fast, go back and hit the replay so you can go back and slow it down, slow it down. You can even slow down the speed on how it's going. 3 is, what is one habit that must change so my career reflects my next level identity? What is one habit that must change so my career reflects my next level identity? And then you're going to choose one. You're going to choose one action before tomorrow. 1, not 10. Okay? All right, let me know if you all can hear me. I got a few more moments here with you, and I'm going to go ahead and dismiss you all from this masterclass. I hope you all find it to be fully impactful and transformational. Thank you all for the loves. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you just for knowing that you matter. This career identity is shifting you in real time. Say, I'm being shifted in real time. So one aligned action. I want you to be able to send the message, update the LinkedIn profile, connect and network with a recruiter or an executive leader, someone that you know that's aligned with your next promotion. Practice your introduction. Start preparing as her. Start becoming her in the now. Check out your wardrobe. Go ahead and buy a few blouses or a few button ups. Come on, somebody. Is this good? Practice your introduction. If you're needing one to one private coaching, private sessions with me, 30 minutes to an hour, go ahead and put one to one. DM me right now. Click on the link in the profile or click on the profile image and go directly to my DM. In order to do though, if you resonate with me, like and follow and subscribe. You know, you're going to apply for the role. Let me know you're going to apply for the role. You're going to go ahead and ask for the meeting. You're going to set boundaries this week. You're going to prepare for the interview. Whatever you do, that one step, I want you to take it. Take action. Our brain is ready for us to go ahead and remove so it can start filtering that you want more recruiters in your inbox. You're looking for more activities in your day to day so you can start promoting yourself. Promoting yourself. Repeat after me and repeat it out loud so that it can go and emerge in your subconscious, because we're uprooting all the negative roots that's been stemmed in you for years to come. I mean, years in the past. And now you're looking for the better version to show up for years to come. My career is not my identity. But my career can reflect my identity. I choose alignment. I choose leadership. I choose preparation. I choose confidence. I choose leadership. I trust God's timing. I trust God's development. I am becoming the woman my next level requires. Beautiful people, day 22 is not about feeling bad about where you are. It is about recognizing that your career may be mirroring the identity you have been practicing. That's all. And the good news is if you keep practicing this, if identity can be practiced, identity can be shifted. So tomorrow, day 23, the promotion starts before they notice you. Be ready, because promotion is not built the day someone's recognizes you, okay? It is built in the private decisions, your habits, your conversations, your stewardship. No one sees. So I'll see you all tomorrow, and know that I love you, and stay blessed, and know that you are always and forever guided tomorrow, and know that I love you, and stay blessed, and know that you are always and forever guided